Hi again, YouTubers. New Wave Girl here again. What I'm going to do now is show you, things that I've been picking up since we last spoke, which is what, November. And there's been a lot of things that I did purchase. First things first is I normally don't purchase 8 tracks. I do have a collection of 8 tracks, which I would like to get around to show you guys. Maybe not tonight, another time. But I did purchase an 8 track from this lady here. This is a sealed 8 track. This is the sophomore album of Betty Wright. I'm sorry, Betty Davis. Duh. Betty Davis. Of course, this was Miles Davis's girlfriend back in the 70s. I think she was a model, and she has some really great, funky, cheeky, sassy music, and I pretty much just got into her because I will show you later. I bought an LP from her, and I love that LP. It's awesome. But this is an 8-track, and it was sealed. The original price was $4.99. I did not pay $4.99 for it, guys. But this is one of the things that I got recently. This is, as I said, the 8-track to Betty Davis's sophomore album, which is self-titled. Next thing is, I actually bought this from my mom, but I'm holding on to it just to, keep it, just to keep it. Like I said, I bought it for her, but I'm keeping it. This is an old Jet magazine with Aretha Franklin and her, I don't even know what husband he was, but anyway, I don't know if he was a third. I know he wasn't a first, second, third, fourth, I don't know. Anyway, this is her husband, Glenn Turman. He's a famous actor. And, when she had got sick, now Aretha had got gravely sick earlier during the year, my mom and I, since she's a huge fan, my mom is a huge fan of Aretha, we thought that we should start, collecting a lot of her stuff because you never know. You never know. But we both love her, and we just thought this was a good thing to have in the collection. Okay, so let me go ahead on and start with I think I'm going to do the 7-inch singles, which I've have a lot of those to show you, and then I'll move on, maybe do another video for the LPs. So, first thing, this is the Slits Typical Girl single. We lost Ari up last year to cancer. I think Jeff mentioned her in one of his videos. This is the single to Typical Girls from their debut album Cut, and the B-side to it is a cover of Marvin Gaye's I Heard It Through the Grapevine, which of course Gladys Knight then covered, and then the Slits covered it. So this one I'm not sure if I showed you guys. I don't think I did. This is the Jam Eton Rifles, and no, I didn't show you guys. I got this after I did my last video, but this is one of my favorites from the Jam. As you probably have seen in my other videos, I'm a huge Jam fan. Paul Weller, love the Jam. This is one of my favorite songs from them. And the B-side is Seesaw. Next we have another one of my favorite bands. This is a 7-inch from Japan, the group Japan, with David Sylvian as the leader. This is the 7-inch to Quiet Life. And all of these came off of eBay. The ones I showed so far, they were all purchased on eBay. This is another eBay find. This is Susie and the Banshees, The Passenger. And this came from the same seller. This is Susie and the Banshees, Spellbound. Okay, I saw a lot of videos pertaining to Record Day, and unfortunately I didn't participate in it because I had other things going on at the time. However, when I saw Dan's video and he had a copy of Pay to Come from Bad Brains, I was kicking myself because I'm like, I should have been there for that. But I was able to purchase it on eBay, and it wasn't too expensive. I mean, I paid a little bit more than the asking price. The original price, I think, was $6.99. I think I paid $9.99 for it, but whatever. This is the re-release of Bad Brains, Pay to Come. So grateful to have this in my collection. I love this band. This is my favorite hardcore punk band. I think Dead Kennedys is probably the runner-up, and then Black Flag. So next I have the Stranglers. This is Golden Brown, one of my favorite singles from one of my favorite bands. think this was released in 1978, I think. Next one is, this is APB Shoot You Down. These guys are, they were an Irish band, and they released one of their other albums. Is kind of hard to find, I guess, on vinyl. We're doing the time when I bought it, which was a while ago now. It was hard to find. It was called Something to Believe In, and I have it. I didn't bring it up front, but this is the single, the first single from that album, called Shoot You Down. And the B-side to that is Talk to Me, and I think these two are probably two of the best singles from that album. The whole album is actually wonderful, but most people, when you mention APB, they normally remember Shoot You Down and Talk to Me. Next is a Devo single. This is Come Back Johnny. This is from their, I think, debut album, Are We Not Men? And this is the single for one of those songs from the album called Come Back Johnny. This is a Canadian band. I discovered them on XM Radio, I think, when they had a station called Fred, which was a classic alternative station before it got replaced by that terrible first wave channel or whatever. This was a group called Passion Puppets, and they had a song called Like Dust that was released in 1984. Really great song and a really great band, so if you can check them out, go for it. It's falling out. Okay, moving along. This is, as I mentioned before, one of my other favorite hardcore punk bands. This is Dead Kennedys' 7-inch of California Uber Alice. Another one of my favorites. This is The Kinks, Sunny Afternoon, but the B-side is what I bought it for, and that's I'm Not Like Everybody Else, which I think is probably, could be the theme song for most of us on the in the vinyl community. And I'm really grateful to have this, and I love this song. Next is The Clash. This is 7-inch of The Call Up from this is not from I think it's from the Sandinista album, if I can remember correctly, but this is the 7-inch for The Call Up. Okay, trying to dig in the box. Here's another one. This is a California band, 80s band that I love. This is the Plimsolls with A Million Miles Away. I think this was featured on the Valley Girl soundtrack, a classic 80s movie. This is Killing Joke. This is the single to War Dance, which was also on the album that I showed you earlier, the debut album. This is the single to it, the 7-inch of War Dance. Next we have, okay, this is, I got this at one of my local record stores. This is Jesus Jones, Right Here, Right Now. We probably have heard this song more times than we care to admit or want to, care to even think about. It's on every commercial, and they played it every hour on the hour when it was popular, but it's still one of my favorites. So, you know, I saw it on 7-inch, and I think it was only 50 cents, so you can't beat it. You guys know how I feel about these guys. This is, I'm sharing the sleeve actually. This is Gang of Four from their album Solid Gold. This is the single of Silver Lining, and behind it is a copy of Magazine's Songs from Under the Floorboard. I think Jeff also mentioned Magazine before. That was Howard Devoto's band after he left the Buzzcocks. So this is Songs from Under the Floorboard. See how much time I got? Okay, I think I got a few more minutes. Okay, other things that I purchased in my local record store rather. This is the B-52's Private Idaho. This is General Public's Tenderness. This is General Public, of course, was after two of the members of the English Beat, Dave Wakeling and Rankin Roger, left the English Beat, the ska band, English ska band, the English Beat. They formed General Public, and this is one of their most popular hits, Tenderness. This is a copy of Peter Tosh's Legalize It. Yeah, this is, I was very stoked to find this in the record store. You know, I think I paid $12 for it, but it's certainly worth it. one of his biggest hits and most well-known hits. This is Howard Jones. Like to get to know you well. Don't laugh about Howard Jones. A lot of people I know, they have mixed feelings about this guy, but this is one of the best songs he's ever written. I love this song. One of my favorites. I bought a few picture discs, and one of them is Kid Creole and the Coconuts. This is Stool Pigeon. And as you can see, that's really cool. I used to love the way they dressed. They dressed like 1920s in the zoot suits, like Cab Calloway, like gangsters. So this is one of them. I have another one here somewhere. I'll show you in a minute. Speaking of the Jam with Paul Weller, this is the band he formed after the Jam disbanded. This is the Style Council. And this single is of It Didn't Matter. This is a New York band, and called The Individuals, and I fell in love with the song years ago, and it took me so long to figure out who sang it and to track it down, and I was stoked to find this single in my local local record store, and it's called Dancing with My 80 Wives, and it's, if you go on YouTube and check this out, it's a really, really cool new wave song, and of course I have to give props to New York bands. And one thing about shopping in record stores, you never know what you'll find, because an added bonus to this is it actually is autographed by one of the members of the band named Doug Wiegand. So it's a special treat. Next I have a copy of Mission of Burma. This is Academy Fight song. I love, love, love that song. And we have also, this is Any Trouble. The name of this track is called Second Choice. I think they were a California band, released on Stiff Records. And next is New Rose by The Damned, my favorite single from The Damned. So this is backed by Help, which is their version of the Beatles classic, Help. Excuse me if I'm going kind of fast. I'm just trying to avoid running out of time, not to mention boring you guys. This is the other picture disc I was talking about, also from Kid Creole. This is I'm a Wonderful Thing, Baby. And this is The Beat. I was just speaking about The Beat, which in England they were called The Beat because they changed their name to The English Beat here in the U.S. because there was also a new wave band during the time called The Beat. So this is a copy of their single Too Nice to Talk To. This is Ultravox, All Stood Still. Love that song. And this is from a group that I discovered from a local cable access show with a guy named DJ Solero, and he features music from his collection. I think he's a DJ, and he shows songs that he figured that people should use as backbeats, like for the rap artists and whatnot who's interested. And this is one of the songs that he showcased one night, and he played it and I fell in love with it and I bought it on eBay. This is called Kingston Cordova by Black Cat. Okay, what else we have? We have a Human League. This is The Sound of the Crowd. This is featured on the Dare album that came out, I think, in 1982. This is an Otis Redding copy of a song called Direct Me, which I had never heard of before, but you can't go wrong with Otis. I love to hear that man sing, and he actually does a really good cover of Papa's Got a Brand New Bag from James Brown on the other side here. Next we have one of my favorite reggae artists that I discovered last year thanks to my mom's friend. This is Dennis Brown. His song Sitting and Watching. Backed with my favorite one from him is Revolution. Okay, we have another New York band. This is the Bush Tetras, and this particular single is called Too Many Creeps. Next we have a Bob Marley single. This is Black Man Redemption. And we have a copy of Buffalo Soldier by Bob Marley and the Wailers. Now this particular sleeve is not the best, as you can see. I don't know if a child got hold to it and they scribbled on it. And I was able to get a good price for it, but I love the song, and it was released on Bob's Widow's label, Rita Marley Music. And it's in this cute brown clear plastic. Cool. Okay, you know what? I think I might be running out of time. I don't want to go over, guys. So what I'm going to do is I will be back. I have quite a few more things to show you. That's what I get for waiting so long to show you what I have available. So just bear with me, and I will be back. Thanks. Bye.